On September the 8th, it was a Thursday, I worked all day. I came home, mowed my grass, took a shower and did a load of clothes, and then went to bed. My stomach was hurting, nauseated. So I got up and went to the bathroom. But I didn't get sick or anything. I was just sweating. I did not have chest pains, no arm pains, but it was just my nightgown was dripping because the sweat was just pouring off of me. Friday the next morning, I called my boss to say that I wouldn't be into work, that I thought I had a virus. So Friday afternoon, I went out to a clinic. They did not do an EKG, I do know that. They gave me a shot for the nausea, and they gave me an antibiotic in case it was food poisoning. So I went home, and I still didn't feel very good. So Saturday about noon, I went to another clinic. They gave me an anti-inflammatory shot, and then I left, and I still didn't feel very good. I was trying to go to work Monday, but I realized that I could not go. I had to call my sister, and she came over and took me to United Regional.
I first met Karen when I was on call on a Monday morning at United Regional. She presented to our emergency room, and our doctors astutely picked up on the fact that her heart rate was slow, and her EKG showed the pattern that she was having a heart attack to the bottom of her heart. I was called promptly because of the slow heart rate. We were able to address that fairly quickly by placement of a temporary pacemaker to bring the heart rate up. When we started putting things together and taking her history, it became clear to us that she probably started having her heart attack on a Thursday evening. The other issue, obviously, is what caused the heart attack. So we took her to the cardiac catheterization lab, and we looked into her heart vessels, and it showed that what we would expect was there, which is an occlusion to the bottom of her heart through the right coronary artery. We didn't intervene on that because there had been so much time since the onset. Our data suggests we should leave that alone. However, there was another problem that was quite perplexing for us with Karen, which was, why was her oxygen level so low? We began to investigate this with an ultrasound of the heart, and we were able to see that blood was crossing from the right side of her heart to the left side. The deoxygenated blood was going over to the oxygenated blood before going to the lungs. What this tipped us off to was that she was born with a hole in her heart, which had really not manifest until the problems with the heart attack occurred, changing the dynamics inside of her heart. She had been living with a heart problem her whole life and just now realized it once she had a heart attack. Because the blood on the one side was going to the other side, this led her to have some small clots go across the hole and cause some stroke-like symptoms. We were able to treat this conservatively without having to do any major intervention, and she recovered quite well from that.
I was in the hospital for 12 days. I was off work another 2 weeks, and then I returned to work. At this point, I'm feeling really good. What I want people to know, you don't have to have chest pains, you don't have to have your arms hurting, not indigestion, just the sweating. And I did not know that that was a sign of a heart attack. I wished I would have known. And if you think that you're having a heart attack, go to the emergency room. They are better equipped to take care of you.
I strongly recommend women get checked out, especially when they present with unusual symptoms such as nausea or vomiting that just don't make sense. Her symptoms began on a Thursday night. They continued on Friday and Saturday. She went to get checked out at an urgent care center, but until she presented to the emergency room, no one really figured out that the problem was a heart attack.
I would like to thank Dr. Palmer and the staff at United Regional for taking such good care of me. I feel really good and like I'm normal again. Thank you.